Our guest speaker is Doreen Hassan. She currently serves as the Executive Director of Youth Development, Region 3, YMCA of Silicon Valley, supporting 17 after-school programs, summer academic enrichment programs, and year-round USDA meal programs for youth 0 to 18. She seeks to build bridges, identify resources and opportunities to ensure greater access and equity in the communities she serves. Doreen is passionate about closing the opportunity gap and ensuring the well-being of all children. She understands that disparities by design can be changed by design through intentional education, relationship building, research, policy, and advocacy work. Doreen loves yoga and swimming and hopes to swim from Alcatraz again in the future. The YMCA of Silicon Valley offers a unique set of programs and services, health and wellness facilities throughout the Bay Area, ranging from Redwood City to Morgan Hill. They also offer a wilderness resident camp in the Redwoods at YMCA Camp Campbell and before and after school programs on school campuses. Currently, the YMCA of Silicon Valley provides school based programs at 98 school locations and free early learning programs in partnership with libraries and at select local YMCAs. The YMCA of Silicon Valley is free to all members with the Santa Clara Valley Health Plan and is the only health and wellness facility offering financial assistance, 24-hour fitness, city sports, Bay Club, Via Sports, turn families away for the inability to pay. In addition to our pools, gyms, and fitness classes, they have a comprehensive health portfolio of programs that include diabetes prevention, blood pressure self-monitoring program, Parkinson's program, and Live Strong. Live Well Cancer Survivor Program. This past year, the resident camp launched Rainbow Family Camp and continue to offer a range of family camps and weekend retreats for all ages. So without further ado, Doreen.
Thank you, Isabel, for that very kind introduction. It's a pleasure to be here with everybody today. And we're going to do some exercises while Cheryl helps me pull up the PowerPoint. So, Isabel shared a lot. The why truly does a lot, but I can go through the history and all the good things. But first off, so I want you to just turn to your partner and talk to your partner about, we're going to do a mingle activity while we're seated. How do you feel when you are so hungry? Take 2 seconds, or not 2 seconds, we'll take a minute. And then in the chat, just type into the chat box, how do you feel when you are so hungry? Yeah. Okay. On the chat, we have sleepy. What else? Just keep typing in the chat. Tired, hangry. I heard someone say angry and hungry at the same time. Difficult to focus. Well, did you know the YMCA served 425,000 meals in partnership with libraries, after school and summer programs? And they were served to children and adults in this past summer, also in partnership with Second Harvest. We partner with USDA to provide meals, and that's something very unique that folks don't know about. And I have to be responsible for this USDA meal program. Now I want you to turn to your partner and just share with your neighbor your favorite movement activity. What did you do? It doesn't have to be right now. What did you do, whether as a kid, adolescent, young adult? What did you used to do? What do you do now? And how did it make you feel? Okay, turn to your neighbor and in the chat box, go ahead and put those things in. So, what did you all share? What's your favorite movement activity when you were a kid now? Or what do you like to do and how did it make you feel?
Doing Spartan races.
Spartan races. And how does it make you feel, Serena, when you finish a Spartan race?
Like a badass.
Like a badass, like a bleeping badass, right? How about who else would like to share? Swimming. How did it make you feel when you were swimming? Yeah, it's just a sense of freedom. Yeah. Going in the water and being timeless. Yes. Floating. I like to pretend I'm a dolphin sometimes and not hear anything. but your heart. And there's some online responses: running, feeling energized, walking, yoga, running when I was younger, and now walking today. And then I partnered with Cheryl, and she shared that after walks, you just feel good. And I shared that when you're doing physical activity, you can't think about the drama in your life. It puts you in that complete present moment. And uniquely, YMCAs have this opportunity to not just address the social responsibility, addressing hunger, but also healthy living. Right? When we feel good, we show up better for ourselves and our community. And I really love the Rotary mission statement of uniting towards action. And in order to do that, you have to feel good, a sense of wellness. So I'm going to dive into sharing a little bit about the YMCA, how we can be involved and engaged. And I'd love to also hear from some of you about your experiences if you've had any. Before I begin, what do you know about the Y? You can shout out or type in the chat. What do you know about the Y? I see you motioning YMCA. Yes, they have great daycare programs. They take care of kids. What else do you know about the Y?
That Jenny Fong is one of the best instructors.
Jenny Fong's one of the best instructors. Serena and I actually met at the YMCA probably 10 years ago, right? Dancing. And we thought we were Beyonce's backup dancers. I mean, seriously, it was that much fun. After school programs, Isabel, did you go to an after school program or your roommate? Oh, yes, she's a director at an after school program serving 130 kids in Santa Clara, in a community where 70% of the students qualify for free and reduced price meals, a socioeconomic indicator. A pocket of poverty in Santa Clara. You don't think of poverty in Santa Clara, but pockets of poverty exist throughout Silicon Valley because of our very high cost of living. Yeah, what else do we know about the Y? The YMCA is in 119 countries, as well as across the United States. And I'm going to share a little bit about who we are, what we do, and we're located literally half a mile from the Billy DeFrank Center. So this is a photo of, at the Pride Parade, not this past year, but the year before. We had a lot of fun there. Our mission at the YMCA, we're a nonprofit charitable organization. Our mission is to strengthen our community by improving the quality of life and inspiring individuals and families to develop into their fullest potential in spirit, mind, and body. So it's a lofty goal. Every day we're working towards helping community. This is the photo of the first YMCA in downtown San Jose on 2nd Street. This photo is from 1867, 157 years ago. And today, our central Y is located on the Alameda. No, the YWCA is not in this particular building. The photo is the Clarion Hotel. You'll still see the triangle that represents mind, spirit, and body. We have not only 98 schools, but 10 locations. This is kind of a map of where YMCAs are located, YMCA of Silicon Valley specifically. They say if you go to one Y, you've seen only one Y because our Ys adapt to the communities around us and offering services that meet community needs. In the overview Isabel shared, we have 10 branch locations, 98 after school programs serving 8,500 kids. That's a ton of kids. That's wild, right? And we know that the at-risk hours of youth crime is between 3 and 6 p.m. And that's how all the funding started to support free after-school programs. We have a combination of both free and fee-based, depending on the community that we're serving, because there's different resources. Last year, we served 167,354 youth. That's a very specific number. And seniors in Y programs. So it's different than the school base. This is in the YMCA branches. And I'll talk about the different portfolio like youth sports, all of our health portfolio, diabetes prevention, blood pressure self-monitoring, really important programs that are highly impactful for well-being. Because when we feel good, we show up better for the world around us and ourselves. Currently, the Y has a little over 55,000 members, 26,000 group exercise classes. That's a lot of classes, right? And we also have an initiative called Project Cornerstone. Does anyone know about Project Cornerstone? You do. What do you know about Project Cornerstone? It's in your classrooms. The Asset Building Champion series, ABC Reader. So, what she's talking about is the why about nearly 25 years ago. Yeah, 25 years ago. It's created an initiative with support from the Search Institute, which is research based that identifies the number of types of assets when youth have that then increase the likelihood of positive decision making versus youth engaging in risk taking behavior. So, research based and then includes both internal and external assets. So, when we talk about assets, it's not money, but rather community values youth, a caring school climate, adult role models, active activities, creative activities, etc. So, Project Cornerstone is used to partner with over 300 schools, and post COVID, we're at about 200. We gather parents as volunteers, train them to enter the classroom, to read books to students that have asset based values, and we create a culture of support for young people. So, there's really a lot that the Y does. And we have about 1,500 staff. I think before COVID, we were at about 2,000. So we did shrink a little bit. As I shared, and as some of you shared, the Y has the childcare, after school summer programs, leaders in training, swim, sports, a variety of things. So at our local branch here at the on the Alameda, of the 98 programs I shared at the YMCA of Silicon Valley, we support 17 of those, and that's my realm. There's three other individuals just like myself who serve as regional directors of youth development. So here at the Central Branch YMCA, this year we're serving just right under 1,400 kids in Santa Clara Unified School District, Rocket Ship Public Schools, ACE Middle Schools, and then also here at Trace Elementary School, very close to the Central YMCA. In the summer, we served about 750 kids in summer day camp, and we also have summer learning programs which work to close the achievement gap in the summer months, because research has shown that summer slide is a result of young people not having access to resources. So the goal is to help children, succeed and achieve. We have, believe it or not, they've here at the Central YMCA last year served 1,500 kids and taught 8,000 swim lessons. Yeah. Monday through Thursday, not on Friday, and then again on Saturday and Sunday. Swim lessons are also for adults, and we have parent-child swim lessons. We also are expanding our Safety Around Water program, which is a free swim program that happens every spring, because drowning is still a number one cause of death amongst children who don't know how to swim. And we have a very robust youth sports program here at the Central YMCA, offering basketball and handball. And here at the Central YMCA, they had the first all-teen basketball tournament, engaging 60 teens and laying the groundwork for some seasonal tournaments here. We partner with 11 schools and San Jose Unified for basketball. So we're creating access and opportunities. We're one of the few places that offers scholarships for young people, adults, seniors, everybody to participate in their self care, in well being, in finding joy in movement and community. So at the Y, in addition to some of the programs I shared, did you know we're the number one swim instructor provider across the country? We invented swim lessons in 1903, teaching critical life-saving skills. And the Y has really done so much, in its history. Some of you may not know that Hallmark's first address was at a YMCA. Martin Luther King organized at his local YMCA. And so there's so much history throughout YMCAs across the country. Here, I also want to highlight our chronic disease prevention program. we have a whole portfolio of health-based programs. I myself partook in the blood pressure self-monitoring. My blood pressure was high during COVID, for many reasons. And I was very concerned. And I had not been monitoring my blood pressure. And the going through the journey of regularly meeting and going to these workshops really led me to get back into movement, because movement is how ultimately you tune your body up to lower your blood pressure. And then I took, a yoga teacher training, and now I teach yoga. So it's like awareness is everything. And the Y has programs to not only help people who may be, pre diabetic or have high blood pressure or surviving cancer. We have a Live Strong, Live Well cancer survivor program that has been really instrumental in transforming lives and building a sense of community, because it is so isolating when you're going through that journey. So I really love that the Y is here for good, literally to help people be better humans and be in community no matter what you're dealing with, whether you're a parent who doesn't know how to engage with your child and volunteering in the classroom, or if you're going through your own health journey, whether it's with preventative diseases, or you're a single parent who needs support and you have no place for your child after school, or you just need to go into the pool and swim to feel good. And so the Y is a very special place. We offer a lot. I can keep talking about a lot of things, but I feel like, it's kind of uh, a little bit like overwhelming at times. And as an employee of the Y, I too am in awe about all the things that we do. I was just telling Serena that those members on the Santa Clara Valley Health Plan actually have access to a free membership. So that's like unheard of. Like Bay Club, Villa Sports, those other places are not going to allow, people to come in for free because they're a revenue generating business. They've taken health and wellness and they've monetized it. Here at the Y, we believe in access for all. Whether you're, you know, doing really well or struggling to make ends meet, we have a place for you. Just like the song. If you really listen to the YMCA song, it's very moving in terms of, we're here for community and we're here for everyone. We also had a very amazing summer. This was the first summer we offered free teen memberships for anyone in grades 9th through 12th. So basically, from 13 to 18, we gave out 386 teen memberships here at the Central YMCA, and 75% of teens said that we met their expectations either very well or exceptionally well. So that made us very happy to provide a safe place for young people who oftentimes are overlooked and don't have a safe place to go. A lot of people love the gym because we have a huge basketball gym, 5 handball racquetball courts, a yoga mindfulness studio upstairs, as well as a small gym for group exercise. So really, I see YMCA's taking the place of a community center, and you'll see different groups of people depending on the time of day. More seniors in the morning and afternoon. You have your families come in the late afternoon, evening, young adults, and all ages. I talked a little bit about the YMCA providing meals in our after school programs, as well as the Gilroy, Morgan Hill, East Palo Alto, Redwood City, Half Moon Bay libraries, as well as many, many schools. We always have some projects happening that is around serving community, like our Brighten Your Day letters and cards for those in convalescent homes. This student here says, I like coming to the Y after school to do my homework and I get to eat yummy food. He's a cutie pie. Yeah, there's so many stories. When I was an after school director, one of the most impactful stories in my experience was I had 3 boys. They were brothers. One was in 3rd grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. And they had their 19-year-old brother caring for them. And he, revealed that his father was incarcerated in Mexico and his mother was not able to provide or be with them. And so it was really the community that rallied around them. And our executive director at the time gave them a full scholarship to the Y so that they could have a place to go on the weekends and feel a sense of community. And so there's so much opportunity and power in rallying for those who are most vulnerable at the Y. I wanted to also share a little bit about our resident camp. How many of you had a resident camp experience before or been up to the Santa Cruz Mountains? You have. Where did you go? What did you do? Oh, they went to Camp Campbell. This is Camp Campbell. Did they do the resident camp there? Oh, wonderful. And how was it? They loved it. My nephews just went this weekend for a family camp event that they had, and it was just my sister-in-law was so happy because for the first time she didn't have to cook and clean 3 meals a day and make sure all the kids had their belongings. When they go camping or when they're at home, she kind of has to keep the household together. So it was a relief for her to be able to go to a family camp experience, highly discounted, $15 for the entire weekend, because it was a part of the Campo Alegre family camp experience to provide access to those who don't typically go up to the Santa Cruz Mountains or know about camp. I know Serena and Isabel have been to the Women's Wellness Weekend. That's super fun. Literally, you have activities every hour, ranging from swimming, massages, facials, axe throwing, crafts. What else? What am I missing? Fun things, like all kinds of fun things every hour, and all your meals provided for. And you're in this picturesque, beautiful redwoods here. Here's a picture of the lodge and just the environment up there. We even had Jim McGowan sing for us and have a little concert. He sings across the country, really. He works at the Y too. But it's so beautiful. This is the Chin Chin Chapel here underneath the redwoods in the evening hour after dinner. So it really is a very rich experience. These are photos from Women's Wellness Weekend that I pulled from my postings. Yes, aqua aerobics. That is Isabel. She is in there somewhere. Well, you are one of there. Nonetheless, the Y just has a lot of great opportunities for all ages. You know, making joy, making memories. And the you see her? Yes, she's right there. Look at that. She's got her elbow up just like this in the black swimsuit. Yes, yes. I mean, well, your back's turned, so we can never verify. So it lots of fun. The Y is more than a gym. We're a community center, a place where people can come together, connect with one another, be inspired, and reimagine what is possible for themselves and their community. Our goal is to create transformative experiences for our members and really for all. I won't go into our strategic plan because this is a lot. I think it's a good time to pause a little bit and just answer any questions. Yes, any questions we have. I'm going to just kind of slip through the end. I mean, we have such a long history, and the Y really does so much. Yes, we are currently not covering Kaiser members. I would really like the Y too. I believe that is the future, partnering with health agencies and really providing that holistic support. Yeah, but I do have a free 7-day trial pass. So you should jump into the swimming pool with your friends or each other or as a whole Rainbow Rotary group. We can all go to aqua aerobics together. Let's see, what day would it be? Our, they don't have stand-up paddleboard, but we can go on Friday at 10:30 to 11:30 and all do aqua aerobics together. What our friend is referring to. She asked the question, when were women allowed at the Y? Because the YMCA was founded by men in 1844 by George Williams when he was 22 years old and growing up in industrialized England. And he wanted to create community when everyone was out drinking and smoking. He said, let's come together in community for community, and then started the Y in England. And then from there, I can go through all the things that have happened. Look at that. Toastmasters International started at the YMCA in Illinois in 1924. Our Sequoia YMCA started in 1925. That's in Redwood City. I'm just going to go ahead and scan this to look at when women. Oh, Palo Alto started its first female YMCA club in 1944. So there's your answer right there. So, though we have a history and yeah, though there's a history of the foundation being started by men, it has really become a place for all. There are a lot of fun facts actually in here. The Central YMCA on the Alameda right here opened in 1960 on the Alameda. 46 years on 3rd and Santa Clara Street. Earlier I said 2nd Street, but it's 3rd and Santa Clara. As more women joined the workforce, the Y pioneered high quality childcare, and that was in 1960. Southwest YMCA in Saratoga opened in 1961, followed by Northwest YMCA and then the East Valley YMCA. Some of you may be familiar with these locations. Northwest is Cupertino, East Valley is on White Road on the east side. So lots of history, lots of activity and opportunity. And I hope you all get to visit the Y one day. Okay, let's go. Let's go after this. Yes, thank you for asking that question. Yes, we would love to partner with the county parks. I forget that I should pass this microphone when others talk. Yes, we want to start some hiking programs for our youth in our after school programs. We also have a hiking club. So I think that's a great opportunity to partner as well. And there are conversations also happening around that as well. Other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
So this is the first year that you did the Rainbow Family Camp.
Yes.
Can you give us some information and feedback on that?
Yes. This year we offered Rainbow Family Camp up at Camp Campbell of the Redwoods, those beautiful redwood pictures I showed earlier. And they partnered with Santa Cruz Diversity Center to provide some workshops for the families and the kids. And I would love for Rainbow Rotary to go up there and lead workshops or for families or just hang out and have some fun, right? They had a total of 40 families. We want more. Absolutely want to get the word out that we have inclusive spaces for community, camaraderie, connection, and collaboration. So I will share information as it becomes available. It's slated also for fall, around the time next November. And we would love to double that and have 80 families. The Women's Wellness Weekend that we attended together was about maybe 120 to 150. This past weekend, they 120 families. So we want to get the numbers up there. And it's about marketing and promotion.
When you co-sponsor with Camp Campbell, does the facility provide activities and food, or do the ones that are working and coming in need to make all those logistics happen?
Everything is taken care of. So when you go to Rainbow Family Camp, they'll go through an orientation. They'll have a briefing of the property and a schedule of activities. It very much mirrors our other events, like, every breakfast is served from 8 to 9. From 9 to 12, there's activities to choose from: swimming, archery, ropes course, crafts, working in the garden, and other fun things. And it really is based on folks saying, hey, I'm raising my hand and I want to lead this workshop. Around, mental health or yoga or how to crochet a duck. I mean, there's really fun things exactly like that. And it's about joy making, memory making, to ensure that all people thrive, no matter their identity. It's that simple. Yes, Serena.
Is there going to be an 18 and up rainbow camp?
I could find out. I mean, if we want to suggest that, you mean for adults? Oh, yes. Let's tell Jill Gary, our executive director at Camp Campbell of the Redwoods. Okay. It was a pleasure being here today. Thank you all so very, very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, Doreen.